As you all already know, I made a 3-part video on my experience with Pastor the Weirdo and the trouble they caused throughout the years. Since then, my video has received a lot of support and attention, and I cannot thank you guys enough for being willing to hear us out for once and considering our perspectives. With that being said, the video has managed to reach the attention of Pastor herself, to which she made a 16-minute long response to all 3 parts of the video. I already had a problem with the initial response being a 16-minute response to over 30 minutes worth of content, but I tried to keep a positive attitude while watching. So, without further ado, this is my response to Pastor's apology video.
Hey y'all, your girl Pastor here. Yep, this video is the full explanation, I guess. I'm gonna speak what I'm comfortable speaking publicly with.
I already have a problem with this. Part of a proper apology is being able to fully admit what you did, no matter how guilty or uncomfortable you feel. Because in an apology, your feelings shouldn't be the main priority. It should be the victim's.
As I said before, I am not expected to be forgiven in any other ways and stuff like that. If you do not forgive me or want to unsubscribe, that is your decision. That is perfectly fine. That is whatever. So I'm gonna quickly speak my side. The not safe for work stuff, again, that was very stupid of me. I did that when I was really young. Don't do that. And
I understand we all make mistakes as kids, but most kids at 12 know that engaging at that stuff at their age is something they are not supposed to do. So trying to dumb down the situation by saying you were young is not acceptable.
also, I forgot to say this, but like, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm victimizing myself. That is not my intent. I don't see myself innocent either. I'm just trying to speak my side of the story, if that makes sense. Sorry again, this video is unscripted.
Probably wasn't a good idea to make a rushed version of this video. Unscripted I can let slide, but rushed is unacceptable. This is a very serious situation, in which you are being accused of multiple things that are both shown in the DOC and in the video, and making a rushed, incomplete apology makes it feel like you're just trying to get this out of the way as fast as possible.
But anyways, as I was saying, the not safe for work stuff was back in 2020, 2019-ish. I was around 11 to 12 when it happened. I think the times are a little bit messy, let's just say, but it's somewhere between those times. And what I can say is Jacob, Corey's boyfriend, was very hypersexual that time.
First of all, there is a very big difference between being hypersexual and being just extremely horny. Jacob is not hypersexual. Hypersexuality is a genuine addiction to that stuff, and if Jacob had that, it would be much worse than his behavior actually was. I'm not trying to downplay what happened in your relationship, but Jacob was most likely being extremely hormonal due to puberty. And I can confirm this was the case because around late 2020 to early 2021, Jacob's voice started to drop, and he has calmed down since then. Second of all, even if the cause of you drawing NSFW was due to Jacob being hormonal, even after you two broke up, you still continue to draw that type of stuff. And even then, during your relationship together, you still drew porn of a lot of minors, including myself, which I doubt Jacob asked for.
But, you know, it's still technically not okay to do no stuff with children, even if you're at the same age, but...
Being sexual with your partner is normal. I don't care if you're doing whatever with your partner, just don't do it in a public fucking Discord server where everyone can see you do it.
Another thing is the whole DID situation. Self-diagnosis is not exactly accurate, as they mentioned, but what I'm gonna say is I don't identify with DID anymore, and I actually got professional help. I actually went to a mental doctor months ago. I'm probably going to put a screenshot of the mental doctor's documents and stuff.
I saw the documents for myself, and I can't really say the documents are fake, but I also can't say it's actually about her having OSDD considering it's in another language I don't speak or can read in. So that's up to your personal opinion whether she's telling the truth here.
But I actually did went there, and we did a few like tests and diagnosis, and I talked things out, and I actually have OSDD instead. Again, if I offended anyone with the whole self-diagnosis DID stuff, I am so sorry. That I took it as facts, if that makes sense. It's been a long time. My memory's a little blurry. Another thing is that I am sorry for any other stupid shit I did.
I really don't like the way she apologizes throughout the video. The way she does it is just a quick, I'm sorry. I was dumb lol, and just moves on to the next thing. Please consider learning how to form a proper apology, because this is really not a good look for you.
I'm trying my best to sort of improve. And before you say, but you didn't change, it's either because of bad timing or I didn't get proper help or all that stuff.
What the hell does bad timing even mean? How could every single time I interacted with you being bad timing, and you not getting proper help is still on you? Because you know how badly your horrible mental health has badly affected us throughout the years, yet you chose to do nothing until now.
But in all honesty, if I did any oopsies or you're uncomfortable with me in any way, please do speak up to me. I'm going to try to improve on that.
I'll only believe it till I see it, because honestly, every other time we brought up an issue with you, you only got upset or just brought up excuses. So just believing you now just feels like a waste.
Another thing that I want to mention about is the SH and all that stuff. I was really stupid and not in the right mental mind and state and everything, and also didn't go to the mental doctors that time, so, you know, immature brain and everything.
I don't care what were or when you were doing the bullshit that you pulled that day. Just fucking apologize. Stop pulling excuses for your behavior. Again, it just feels like you're downplaying the situation by saying, I was doing this, I was doing that. It doesn't matter what you were doing. Someone got hurt because of you. Stop acting like it was just a clumsy little mistake.
I will take any responsibilities if wished, because I only have 3 years left before I'm an adult, and I just want to make a clear space so my future isn't too blurry, you could say. Another thing is the whole groomer and pedophile thing. I am not comfortable speaking up for that publicly.
So you defend someone's groomer, force them to stay in the same server as said groomer, and on top of all of that, won't even talk about what you did. Also, I did see what Snowy said, and I don't believe it for a second. You're telling me someone who's given trauma to one of my friends, which they will have to deal with for Eve, was actually a kid pretending to be older than they really were, and I'm just supposed to believe them because they said so. Yeah, no, I'm not stupid. You shouldn't have believed Snowy. That was honestly a dangerous move. How are we supposed to know she isn't lying again just to save her ass?
If you're wondering if I still do have association with them, I kind of do. Again, I don't want to speak up too much. Another thing, the whole IRL and Mascot problem. As I said before, Pasta is my mascot, but I also have an IRL. I actually have a persona now, Lucia, but whatever. And about Pasta, the mascot, yeah, it's kind of stupid of me to make the design a little bit too close or too similar to the creator IRL design, and not much distinguishisms, if that's even a word. I don't think that is, but I don't give a fuck. But here's the thing, I am planning on redesigning Pasta and making it more clear that, you know, she is a mascot and not anything else.
Well, finally, she's doing one right thing during this whole situation. Good on you, Pasta, for finally addressing that situation and making changes based on our concerns. Surely things can only go great from here on.
I don't really do no art as much anymore. I do suggestive content. There's a really like thin line.
Never mind. Pasta, you do realize you're 15, right? Sure, you aren't making NSFW anymore. That suggestive stuff is still pretty bad for someone your age. Yes, it may not be straight up porn anymore, but the point of suggestive work is to suggest inappropriate things, which means yes, you will still attract horny perverted MFS on your channel.
And the mommy meme, I think I might unlist that again.
There is so much wrong with that sentence. The hell you mean might unlist it again? You should unlist it and keep it unlisted. Why was it relisted in the first place? And my problem isn't just with the mommy meme. It's with the base slut meme, the horny trio speed paint, and others I can't seem to immediately recall when writing this. And I don't want you to just tone down your content a bit. I want it to stop point blank period. You're a fucking child, for God's sake. It's not that hard to stop producing that content.
Also, not to, like, again, call anyone out or so, but Saturn kind of did suggestive stuff with minors as their audience.
I don't know why you brought up Saturn, but I have absolutely nothing to do with them. The video I made on you was a creation of me and Mikey's only. Saturn and everyone else who hates you had nothing to do with this. We specifically told them not to repost our video because we don't want to associate with them, and they took down their post they made.
Also, I forgot to mention, the bulky thing, that was not fat shaming. That was not my intent back then, at least. My intent back then, bulky, I assumed, it was because, okay, this is stupid, but like, back then, competitive Pokemon was a thing, and when we talk about a Pokemon that is powerful or strong, we call them bulky. So I assume bulky means really, really tough and strong, like big, strong, and all that shit. So I called Corey back then bulky because, you know, very strong. We even call Pokemons bulky. That Pokemon's bulky, this Pokemon's bulky, despite being fit. We're talking about stat-wise or strength-wise in that case, which is what young me thought it meant. Bulky means strong. And Corey that time was a little bit scary for me because I'm an idiot. So, bulky means strong.
If this is really the case, please just look up words next time, because this could have been easily prevented this by saying another word, or if you'd just look up the actual meaning of the word.
The R slur reclaiming... Okay, so, again, stupid thought. I thought that if you don't say the word, but you like put the roll on yourself, it'll be kind of funny, like weird 2010 edgy humor thing, which is not. I just learned this after watching those videos. Oops. But yeah, and I didn't know that the role was changed. I don't really check up on rules that much. I just apply the rules and just call it a day.
That's not very good for your server. You have over 40-something admins and mods, and you don't even bother to check to see if they're messing with the roles. They could be putting a bunch of offensive shit, and you wouldn't even know because you don't check at all.
The only role that matters to me is the owner role, and that's literally it. Other than that, I don't check on the other rules at all, and yeah, if there's anything I miss, I...
Literally everything. The constant harassment towards Jacob, saying the N-word being racist, allowing NSFW in your server in 2022, and so much more. Please go rewatch the video and read the extras DOC again and make a better apology, including everything you missed as well.
But right now, I am getting the professional help I needed, especially the fact that my next mental doctor therapist meetup is on September 10th in my time, so there's that, I guess. I met up with the doctor like months ago, so there's that. Other than that, I am genuinely sorry for those I hurt, and I'm sorry that I didn't specify what I did in the past, such as showing no-no imagery, making people uncomfortable, faking my death.
You would not believe how absolutely fucking angry I got when Pastor put the air quotes for that part. Pastor, I hope you fucking know air quotes suggest that you think the thing you're talking about is nonsense or untrue, and you doing it right then just felt super fucking disrespectful. You know how angry I got at you when you fully admitted that you lied for attention, because I literally thought I killed you. Don't fucking test me with this shit, bro. I'm so fucking serious right now.
Because I assumed if I mention that, people will hate me more and not give a shit, or...
I believe that's called the consequences of your actions, Pastor. And you should learn to be able to handle that if you want to make a real apology.
My mental doctor and I, after having a conversation after taking medication, realized that, you know, drama is making me not okie dokie. It made me not think straight. It made me suicidal. It made me depressed.
Then imagine how we feel. Imagine how we fucking feel.
I'm not gonna like run away from drama, Scooty-Doo.
Again, kinda hard to believe, since you've been doing that for the past 3 years, but okay.
But please do not call me a cunt or a degenerate. It doesn't really help much. And that's all I'm gonna say. That is my side of the story and everything. I'm sorry for those I've hurt. I'm sorry for doing a lot of gross stuff back when I was like 12. I'm sorry for showing uncomfortable imagery, making you uncomfortable. And about the whole grooming stuff, I want that to be private matters. I will probably post a public, I guess, response about like updates and stuff, but other than that, that's private matters. And yeah, that's about it.
So yeah, that's pretty much all of that video beside her repeating some stuff from before. If it wasn't obvious already, I don't accept Pastor's apology. It's just rushed, feels insincere, and is just bad overall. The videos will be staying up, and anything else that continues will be in the form of YouTube comments and community posts, unless a situation really calls for a video. Sorry that this isn't the happy ending you were expecting, but I feel how I feel, and so do the rest of the victims. I think I'm just gonna go back to doing regular content again for a while and just chill out after this whole thing blows over. So yeah. Okay, bye.